up on my mother. Back it up, cause I told you.
What?
Yeah. That is Les Hayes, Elevator.
Yours truly.
That's him.
That's not even Elevator, dumbass. That's Mop.
Fuck.
That's the wrong ass song, man.
Fuck.
He's an idiot.
Fuck. It's because we
It's
were gonna
okay.
do
It's okay.
Elevator.
It's okay.
We were
It's
gonna
okay.
do
It's
Elevator
called-
first, but you know.
But yeah,
Changed
that
our
one's
mind.
called Mops. Don't
But
be
that's
afraid to
Mops.
bump it.
It'll be in the description.
Tell
Check
your
it out.
mom, your uncle, your granddaddy.
Hey, tell that fat bitch lives down the street, man.
Tell John Hancock from
You know-
the Constitution or whatever it was.
I was gonna try to
The
not curse
what
for,
was
like,
it?
the first
Declaration
5
of
minutes, but I
Independence?
already
Was it
fucked up.
Declaration of Independence or Constitution?
John Hancock's in the movie Hancock, you dumbass, starring Will Smith.
But who's the one that did the big signature? No.
It's Thomas Jefferson.
No, it was. That's why they called it a Hancock, bro. When you put a big ass signature on a document, they call it a Hancock.
So you just answered your own question. Why are you asking me?
But I don't know if his name is Jane. I don't know his first name.
We already have something to look up. John Hancock.
Yeah, it's John Hancock. See,
Not even pulled it up yet, bro.
I gotta put a big ass cock on the Declaration of Independence, bro. That's the biggest. That's the first troll I've ever heard of. Yeah,
I'm
see?
so confused.
See, I told you this when someone asks for, like, they call it a John Hancock when you put, like, a signature on it. I just didn't know his first name. That was my only issue.
Signing your John Henry is cowboy slang.
Who the hell is that? Who's
That's
John Henry?
the steel driver guy I was telling you about. The black dude from the folklore. He beat the steam drill.
Why the hell? What does his signature got to do with the story?
I don't know. I mean, his name is John. His last name starts
John
with an H,
Henry.
so I guess it kind of matches.
That's probably Mark Henry's, one of his ancestors.
Low key. If you don't know who Mark Henry is, you're slumbering.
Yeah, Mark Henry, the world's strongest man. Somebody owns the asket.
This fucking guy.
Beat him up, break a neck.
Hey, that guy.
Bro, he would come out sweaty and shit. He was like this. Bro, he was moist as fuck when he came out.
Guy was in the sauna for an hour.
He
before
would
came
come out wet as hell. Like, all the other wrestlers couldn't even grip him. They would slip.
Hey. Anyways. So yesterday we saw the movie 1917.
Oh, yeah.
Shit was fantastic.
If you have not seen that shit, go to the theater right now.
Yeah, it was fantastic. You've probably heard about it already. If you have, you've only heard good things. I haven't seen anything bad about that movie. I mean, if you're not into history, it might be not for you. But I mean, great cinematography.
I think if you're just into films in general,
Yeah,
it's worth a watch.
if you like watching movies, you'll probably like it.
Cause like most of the movie was just shot straight through. Like there was no pauses.
There was one cut.
Yeah, there was one
that you can notice.
noticeable cut.
Yeah.
And it was in the middle of the movie. So, I mean, I don't know whether they just like cut it on like little transitional scenes where they were like passing by an object.
They
or something.
definitely did. That's what they had to have done. There's no other way that they made it look that clean doing it in like the middle
because
of
they
the
had
shot.
like fucking shooting and like explosions going on. And I don't know if like they would be able to just get that all in one
Spoiler warning,
long
by the
shot.
way.
Oh, you're spoiling.
Should we talk about it?
I mean,
Okay.
we'll just put a little warning.
Yeah.
right?
So
and then
spoiler warning.
we'll tell you what time to skip to.
Yeah. So right now we're gonna put the time to skip to on screen to get past the spoilers. Right now.
Just we'll give you a countdown. It's 5. Okay, if you didn't skip.
All right. So the fat motherfucker, he gets stabbed to death by a German.
Yeah, bro.
Shit was wild. I was kind of pissed that if they helped
Yeah,
him
because they were
out.
trying to help this dude out. The German flies in a plane, right? The plane's on fire because it crashed down. They were having like a little dogfight in the air. He crashes down, and the two main dudes that are they're in the British Army. They're basically the main protagonists of the story. They try to pull him out to save him, and then this man turns around and stabs one of them.
Yeah, the other guy was
After
getting
getting
him
help.
water. The other guy was getting him water, so the fat dude was watching him. I guess he didn't keep his guard up for some reason. I don't know.
think
He's not really fat by the way.
The
he's just
reason
a
I
little
think he stabbed him is because he saw the type of water he was bringing him. That shit was
shit
dirty as hell.
He said, "These
He
motherfuckers are bringing me some dirt water." Fuck 'em.
Some sewer juice.
It was darker than my shit water, dude. I'm not even gonna joke.
Yeah, that was straight diarrhea he put into his helmet. He took his helmet off, his sweaty ass helmet, and filled that shit up with
mud, dust covered helmet, and he was like, "Hey, let me give me some water in here, bro."
some liquefied turd, bro. Dingleberry juice. He's trying to feed him some dingleberry juice. That he kind of deserved to get stabbed at that point.
No, he wasn't even the guy getting the water, bro.
He was just pissed at at everybody, bro. At that point, when you see someone trying to feed you diarrhea juice, you're gonna stab somebody. It don't matter who. Yeah, but it was a good ass movie. Just the shots were done beautifully, and then I don't think there's been enough like World War I movies out there.
Yeah, World War II is always the joint that gets like over dramatized and over sold.
Shit, even in school, they would just glide over World War One, just dive straight into World War Two, and I'm just
bullshit.
I don't know, that trench warfare kind of like interests me. Because I don't know, it's just so grimy and dirty. Like you just have people just like not even related to the battle itself. They were just dying in the trenches, just living there.
Yeah, the shots of them going through the trenches, like someone walking through the trenches and they were following him. You saw the people just laid up against the mud walls and shit.
Yeah, they were just sitting there in the mud, the wet, trying to sleep.
Wet, cold. Any moment you can get bombed.
Like, yeah, it's wild. Like there are certain parts of the trench that they have to like crouch down so like their head doesn't get shot at.
It's fucking insane, man.
No, and then just like them pumping themselves up to go into no man's land. That shit, I was kind of. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, man. That must be a scary ass experience.
Yeah, no bullshit. I can't. Like, if you say it's not scary, you're.
I don't know. Like the shot of them going through no man's land, you just see all these dead horses, like blown out tanks.
Bro, there's a dead body stuck against the barbed wire. Like he got like the shockwave from an explosion, like knocked him into that shit. That shit's wild.
Yeah, and then they had like a little like flooded out little crater, I guess from a bomb or something. But dude, it was like flooded out, and they had like bodies floating inside of it.
Yeah, that shit was huge. I don't know what the fuck caused that, because that shit was enormous. Hey, let's get away from the spoilers though. So
yeah, we're done
right
with
now.
it. Just watch the movie if you haven't. That's all I'm about to say.
It's only been out for a month, so you probably have like a little bit less than another month before it leaves theaters.
I mean, people are still packing in the theaters for that movie. So
yeah, our theater was
that's
full,
got to say something. Yeah. Oh, after the movie, this guy sends me something on through Instagram. About, I think some guy like rear naked choked a dog or something. I forgot how we got on the subject. Like he sends me something about some guy just dogging a dog, man.
We were in the car, and I was on Insta because I mean, nothing to do in the car, you know. So I was just scrolling through my timeline. This news page that I follow, Jerry News, follow them. Pretty cool.
What was the dude's name? I kind of want to do a little research on it real quick.
I don't know. I'll talk about it and let you pull it up. Right. So, the page is called Jerry News. There's a story about this guy. He is out hiking with his 2-year-old son. I don't know how the fuck that works. I don't know how your son's hiking at 2. Anyways, it was snowy out. Coyote fucking tracks them down and pins the kid to the ground. And the guy just like, just out of instinct, he fucking runs over to the coyote. He said this is all I remember from the page on Instagram that I read. He said that he pushed the coyote into the ground so it couldn't breathe, covered its snout, and then got it in like a chokehold or some shit. We're looking at it now. We're pulling it up.
I'm gonna try to. Not able to pull up the page for some reason. We're gonna work on getting that fixed for next time. But this man, I think he got bitten in the arm or something.
Yeah, we'll put the link for the news article in the description.
Yeah, the exact one we're looking at.
Yeah,
but the main picture that they show once the thing loads up is this dude's showing off his arm, and what's it say? It just says marks. I don't know if that's a scratch or a little bite or something.
Yeah, and if you're too lazy to go to the description, his name is Ian O'Reilly. Look up Ian O'Reilly Coyote attack or something like that, and you'll be able to find it.
Wait, what? Oh, so it was a whole family that the coyote attacked. It wasn't just the son.
Oh yeah, I was on the page. It also said that like 2 other people in the area have been attacked by coyotes recently.
Oh yeah, it
So-
said it's the same coyote that was suspected of attacking a woman and her dogs earlier. I guess a few days earlier, before this occurrence. So the coyote attacks his 2-year-old son, and I guess his wife gets the son and the other children away from the coyote, and then the dad faces off against this wild beast.
Excuse me.
So the coyote wasn't backing down, and he ended up getting bitten, and so it was a bite. Yeah, he had to get rabies shots. Those shits are wild too. Rabies shots.
I've never had them.
I
thank
think
God.
I haven't either, but I heard like they like inject you in the stomach or something with like multiple needles. I don't know if that's how true that is, but that's what I heard. So don't
Yeah, don't
don't
quote
take
us.
it. Yeah, don't take my my word as gospel, cause I don't know nothing, man.
By the way, real
he
quick
squeezed
plug.
it. What?
Real quick plug. Our Instagrams also going to be in the description. Follow us. I'm gonna be a dickhead and drop my Twitch in the description too. I stream whenever I can after work. We'll be doing live streams and other video content whenever we get the chance.
Oh yeah. We'll be doing. We got some stuff lined up for y'all guys. Some interesting things.
Yeah,
going on.
all 0 of you at the moment.
Yeah, all 0 of you guys, plural. I mean, I'm sure like 2 people might watch this.
Yeah, I'm hoping.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully that number will grow. So
Gonna have
you
to
know,
pay
if
David
if
Dobrik.
this has been interesting to you as of now, as of so far, just let your neighbors know. Knock around some doors in the neighborhood. So spread the word. I think.
Honestly, at work, if you have a coworker that says they like podcasts, tell them to tune in. We're also going to be trying to put this joint on SoundCloud,
Yeah, tell your
Spotify
your,
if possible.
your Pepsi, Coke, Canada Dry beer merchandisers while they're stocking up the shelves. Listen to our podcast. Make your shift go by a little quicker. Yeah, that's what I do. So, just an idea.
All right, back to the news article. Sorry about that.
Okay, so he put his hand on this coyote's snout and squeezed as hard as he could. He said, for 8 minutes. This guy choked out a coyote for 8 minutes.
All right, the IG news page didn't say all that.
No, this guy's a savage, bro. This guy, fuck Bear Grylls. This dude is fucking Coyote Stovetop, bro. This guy's a savage, bro.
You're a dumbass. This guy says.
Yeah, bro, this guy's a fucking savage, dog. And he said, what prepared him for his call of the wild? He said, not much. What you mean? Bro, this guy choked out a coyote. He's acting like nothing happened.
Nonchalant about it.
He's like, yeah, I just
Everyday life.
choked out a wild beast that'll kill your whole family. But
Nah, the crazy part is, when I see a spider when I'm with my girl, man, I'm like, nah, that's all you. And this guy's stopping a whole coyote, so like.
yeah, when I see a spider, I'm kind of long range with it.
Yeah, I'm trying to
kinda
like throw a shoe or something. This
Yeah.
guy's out here choking out coyotes. I need to
Yeah, I
Reevaluate
throw
myself.
a whole bunk bed at a spider, man. Fuck them. No,
Man.
I saw a daddy long's legs inside my room once when I was like 8. I told my mom, hey, bro, you gotta kill that shit. And she was like, nah, man, it kills the other bugs. I was like, bro, I don't want any of them. Kill this one and the other ones. And she trying to keep the daddy long legs around. I'm like, there's already a daddy in this house, bro.
Ooh, the
I
dead
don't need any
coyote
more.
tested positive for rabies, according to Captain Michael Eastman.
That's why I didn't give a fuck. That's why I was attacking everybody. It had
Yeah,
rabies,
makes
man.
sense.
Shit. As cute as these animals can be, they can certainly carry diseases.
If you see an
What an
animal,
intellectual.
if you see an animal that appears to not be acting normally, don't approach it. I'm not approaching a coyote no matter what, whether it looks normal or not. What does a coyote even look like normally, bro?
Yeah, how does a coyote act normal?
How does the average person know what the fuck
That shit
like?
goes woo in the night. I'm not approaching nothing that screams in the night.
This guy needs to get fired. He's not saying shit.
Yeah,
that no
bro.
one else knows.
If you're an animal that screams in the night, you shouldn't be fucked with it. I don't care if that's your normal act or not, man. You can't. I'm not fucking with you. Yeah, but that's crazy. A raccoon last year attacked their 4-year-olds. Bro, this family is fucked. They're cursed.
It's time to get out.
It said last year a raccoon attacked their 4-year-old son.
Hey, it's time to get out of New Hampshire, y'all. O'Reilly.
Yeah, bro. What the?
Y'all gotta move.
I forget that's even a state sometimes. I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah.
Why are you trying to live in a state that no one remembers and you're getting attacked by raccoons?
It's the state people just go to get married. That's about it. Like.
To get married?
Yeah.
What's happening
nice
up there?
It's just nice there.
I haven't seen nothing in New Hampshire that has interest me.
Yeah, it's just nice scenery, dude.
I don't know. I always think of hamsters when I think of New Hampshire. It just sounds a little.
This guy's a dummy.
Similar. Oh, speaking of like wild animals, bro, did you hear about that story where that guy kept a fucking he kept a whole ass tiger in his apartment?
No.
Bro.
Sounds ridiculous.
No, he was like sitting in his he had a tiger. I forgot. I don't know how he snuck that shit in, but he had a tiger in his apartment for a while. But it ended up like killing him or something, like because you gotta feed a tiger like a shit ton. They eat like 40 pounds a day or something. Something like that. So like it's hard to keep them fed, but
Couldn't it be?
I guess it like was hungry, so it ended up just eating him. I don't know how much he weighed, but that was probably 3 days of food or something.
At least.
Unless he was a fat ass, like he was starving and he ate the whole meal. But anyways, so it was just roaming around the apartment building, and across the street from that apartment complex was a nursing home. And all the old ladies, they were like, "Yo, there's a tiger in this
And
apartment."
everyone thought they were faking.
Yeah, they thought they were crazy, like they had dementia, but they were dead ass seeing a tiger in the apartment. So they were like, "Oh, no, Martha, that's not a tiger. You're just crazy. You just got Alzheimer's."
Oh my god.
No, but they were dead ass seeing a whole ass tiger in the apartment across the way. I don't know how the fuck he.
That doesn't even sound real.
I don't know
how.
how.
It's from a show.
No,
That
I'm
whole
dead
situation
serious.
sounds like it's from a TV show.
I mean, but it was real. I think it was in New York. I'm not sure. I'm not sure, but I think it was in New York. Like it was like one of those those places with just a bunch of tall buildings. Like one of those sort of situations. But yeah, I don't know how he snuck it in. He probably raised it as since it was a cub maybe or something.
There's no way, dude. There's no way you have a tiger living in your.
But there's no way
apartment.
you snuck a whole ass big tiger in your apartment. You had to bring it in small, I think, and like raise it up. I don't know how he kept it quiet.
Yeah.
But it's a legitimate story. Like you can look this up right now.
We'll try and find it if we do. Link in the description.
Yeah, we'll put everything we talk about.
Yeah,
We'll generally put in the description. So
we'll put timestamps for each thing too. Like if you're just scrolling through the description and you don't want to watch the whole video, you'll see like
you better watch
tiger
the whole damn
story.
video.
Yeah, you better. But like if
I'll
you
beat
don't,
your ass.
I understand.
I'll hack you. Find where you live.
We're not gonna do that.
I'll knock on your window.
YouTube.
I'll knock on your door like Jehovah's Witnesses.
He is the Jehovah's Witness, by the way.
I ain't witnessed nothing, man. I ain't seen it.
You two don't.
I ain't no
monetize us,
snitch.
though. He's joking about hacking people.
Yeah, I don't know nothing about hacking.
Yeah. So.
Oh yeah, and then there was that thing you were telling me earlier about the fucking
The monkey.
The chimp.
Yeah, I don't know how old the story is, but I was watching a YouTuber.
I think it's a bit old.
I think it's pretty old.
Cause
yeah.
I heard it a long time ago.
Yeah, I was watching a YouTuber named Nexpo. Does like dark shit on the web and like on Reddit.
I watched it.
Yeah, and one of his videos.
Shout out to him.
Shout out for real. If you somehow haven't heard of him, go watch him. His videos are great. A lot of time and effort put into them. But one of his videos, he was talking about like 5 of like the darkest things you can find on the internet or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
One of them was a situation where this old lady, that she's like 60, she's been raising this chimp since it was a baby. She like thinks of it as a child. I guess her own kid. One of her friends comes to visit, and like people have been around the chimp before, and they're cool with it. I don't know why I would not be cool if someone had a chimp and I was chilling at their house. I would be kind of weirded out. But anyways, the chimp was like always like cool around people, like visitors and shit. And I think the chimp like had a doll or something, and the lady like picked it up to give it to him, and he freaked the fuck out. He jumped on her face, started pulling her face off. Like, chimps are really strong, in case you guys didn't
they're
know.
crazy strong. Like, you'll have a chimp that's like yay tall, right? But that shit'll be way stronger than
Like,
you.
if you've never gone to the zoo and seen the motherfuckers swing around, that just gives you an idea of how strong
just
they
look
are.
at their body, like their frame, bro. They're naturally muscular as hell.
Yeah, like all their body
Bro.
weight is muscle.
We're the bitches of the animal kingdom.
Yeah, but we still on top though because of our brains. Anyways,
Yeah, I mean
back to the
physically, we're the physical bitches of the system.
Anyways, the chimp's fucking her up. So the woman starts freaking out. She calls 911. 911 operator can't understand her because she's screaming her lungs out because she's freaking the fuck out. She's like, my chimp is killing my best friend. Someone come shoot him, please. And then she's like, actually like has a breakdown like live on the phone. The 911 call is recorded. If I can find next post video or like just a recording of the 911 call online, I'll put that in the description too right now. But yeah, that shit's wild. It's really dark. So, like, it's like a real live situation of someone talking on the phone while someone's being beaten to death. So if you don't want to hear something like that, don't watch it.
People just think some of these animals are just like toys, or they're just something to play with. Like, they just watch Curious George and think that's what all monkeys are about.
Yeah.
Hell no, those joints will rip you apart.
Yeah.
They don't give a fuck.
Like, there's something also trend last year on Twitter. People saying like how many people would it take to like beat a gorilla or some shit, and you can bring 100 people bare fists. The gorilla's waxing all of them.
100 people? Hell no, bro. Hell no, bro. 100?
100. You can bring 100 Dwayne Johnsons and they're not beating the gorilla.
No way, bro. 100 people. 100 people beating the fuck out of that gorilla, bro.
No.
They're jumping them.
No.
Just get 100 Chirac savages. It's over, bro.
I'm talking hand to hand. They can't bring Glocks.
That's what I'm saying. Hand to hand, they'll just jump them.
Nah. So
Like,
a silverback
neck,
gorilla
man.
has like one of the top 5 strongest bites of all time. Let alone their strength. If they just swing
No,
their
no,
arm
no,
like
but-
that, that's
but-
10 people
hey,
gone.
hey,
That's
hey,
10
hey.
people gone out the way.
How do you think people survived back in the olden days? The prehistoric first men on Earth. How do you think they survived? In numbers, bro. That's how they attack, like, I was about to say walruses. I mean woolly mammoths.
A
Shit
woolly
like that.
mammoth isn't a gorilla. A gorilla stands
Bro,
on its hind legs, bro.
all a woolly mammoth gotta do is swing their trunk around. You're getting whacked, bro.
It's a different story, bro. A gorilla stands on 2 legs.
But they would fight saber-tooth tigers and shit too. It wasn't just woolly mammoths.
Yeah, but a gorilla is different than any of these.
100 people, bro.
Dude,
100.
An animal
I mean, if
that's
you're
on-
talking about like 25 people,
an animal that's on
They
four,
get whacked.
an animal that's on 4 legs, cannot stand up to something that's on 2. Look at that. Look at the frame, bro. Look at his forearms. Look at that.
they put 100 people forearms side by side together. That shit's gonna be way.
You
more
gotta
lighter,
understand
bro.
how strong their skin and their body is, bro. A punch from a human, that's like probably gonna damage your hand for life. If you punch that,
Just come in with elbows, bro. That's
shat-
what people. That's what people don't understand.
And you're gonna
Your
shat-
hands aren't made for it.
you're gonna shatter your elbow.
Your hands aren't made for like the little intricate bones in your hand. That's just not made for the punching, man.
You're gonna shatter
It's
your
all in
elbows,
the elbows. Just 100 people elbowing a gorilla at the same time.
They-
all going
They can't all get to it at the same time. They're gonna
it's
come in
dumb.
waves.
It's dumb.
They're gonna come in waves, right? And that motherfucker's just gonna swing around going like this.
Why in
with his
waves?
arms.
That see that's where.
Because
you
100
mess up.
people can't be on it at the same time. It's physically
Okay, just
impossible.
20 people at a time.
They're not doing shit, bro.
They're going, bro.
I swear to
They're
you.
going, man.
Look at the teeth, bro.
They're
That shit can
going,
bite your
son.
head
They're
clean,
going, man.
clean off.
Yeah, that's nothing, bro. They're just kicking with a Tim in the jaw.
You know, I thought you were gonna agree with me. Let's talk about something else we don't agree on. This guy doesn't like Tom and fucking Jerry.
Tom and Jerry's garbage, bro. I don't care what the fuck you say. I don't care if you hate me. I don't care if you don't ever watch this podcast again.
I care. Please don't. Listen.
Yeah, I care, actually. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I'll lie and tell you I like Tom and Jerry just so you come back.
So the reason we're talking about this is because I was cleaning up, found this shit. I was like, yo, we need to watch this because this shit fire.
Fuck no, that shit is garbage. What are you throw that in a bin outside, man. Tom and Jerry's trash.
Tom and Jerry's a certified
Tom
classic.
and Jerry makes me want to throw up.
Great music.
Every time I watch Tom and Jerry, I swear to God I had a headache and I wanted to throw up.
Great music, great animation, ahead of its time.
Bullshit, man.
The animation was ahead of its time, bro.
Yeah, I guess the animation itself, visually, but like
the show wasn't doing anything special.
The show was garbage, man.
The show wasn't doing anything special, but like as a kid, how can you not enjoy
so
that?
Boring. I just sat there watching a cat and mouse just beat each other up.
That shit's
for hours on end. Man.
That shit's a classic to me.
No, you one episode, you watched them all basically.
Nah.
Yeah, it's done, man.
Nah.
Tom and Jerry's garbage. I don't care what anybody says.
You're garbage.
Tom and Jerry's garbage.
You're garbage.
Half of Looney Tunes is garbage. Eat my ass. I don't give a fuck. That shit's trash. As a kid, I was more of a
Do you like Bugs Bunny?
Bugs Bunny's cool. He's okay. It's
so Bugs Bunny and Elmer
similar
Fudd
though.
aren't
It's
the same
similar
shit.
though.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
It's similar.
I just like Bugs Bunny's character. That's it. I don't like the stories. Because there ain't really any story. Just people just fucking. It's same with the Roadrunner and the Coyote.
Those are very similar. Yeah, I can see how they would get old quicker. I got old of those. I got bored of those quicker than I did Tom and Jerry though.
Tom and Jerry is one of the most overrated things I've ever seen in my life. That's facts.
This hurts me right now. Hey,
oh really?
Hey, he doesn't like Star Wars, and that's fine. Like that's something I can very well see.
I know. I appreciate Star Wars, and I like it visually.
I didn't want to argue about
like
that,
the idea of it.
I'm just saying.
I just have never been able to not fall asleep while watching a movie.
If you're watching this right now, haven't seen episode 9, it was the best out of the most recent trilogy.
I'll try it again. I'll try it.
I'm gonna make him try it.
I haven't seen it in some years, so
we'll update y'all.
I've grown, and
we'll update
I'm a different
y'all.
individual now.
See if he likes it.
Yeah, I mean.
But episode 9 was really good, and y'all should go check it out. I won't say anything since he hasn't seen it, and I'm gonna try and get him to watch it. So.
Yeah, I mean, I'll try it out because I like the whole idea of it. I just have never been able to stay awake. Same with what is it, Harry Potter? Man, every time he's under the staircase or whatever, I fall asleep. That's like the beginning of the movie.
He's underneath the staircase in the first 5 minutes and never again. Never again.
Never again. I fall asleep. I never watched it past that. I end up waking up and the credits are rolling.
I can't right now. Hey, I haven't seen all of the Harry Potter movies. I haven't read the books either.
I'm not really interested in even watching it. I feel like I'm just past the point that I'll find it interesting.
I'm only watching it because my girlfriend wants to watch it.
Well,
that being said, because she's gonna watch this, I like them, but the only reason I tried it is because she wanted me to try it. I like them now, so I'm watching it, but like I would have never, just watched them. However, I'm on like movie 5 or 6. They're pretty good.
Dedication, man.
They're definitely good for their time. The CGI was ahead of its time, that's for sure. But there's still some stuff that's kind of wonky, hard to watch in 2020. Because the first couple of movies are almost 20 years old.
You watched it as like when you were younger?
No, this is my first time watching them.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I haven't watched it. Oh, I mean, tried to watch it in some time, but when I was like younger, yeah, that's when I would fall asleep in the beginning of the movie.
That's the age I would expect people to not fall asleep at. Like the first couple minutes, it's boring, man. But then like
I was never into the mystical, magical shit, man. That was never me.
I don't blame
you. Yeah, that's just never been me. I'd rather see something that's, I guess, more real or something.
Nah,
I don't know.
Harry Potter is cheese though. Like
it's pretty.
Like.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, Star Wars has its cheese too, but like seeing someone draw like a sword on someone, that's a lot cooler than people whipping out like little wooden wands.
That's
like
cooler
whenever they get into a fight, they go. I'm like, bro.
No, they're pointing twigs at each other.
I'm like, bro, you do not look intimidating right now. Like
this guy's pointing a bush twig at me.
Like when
man.
Voldemort and Dumbledore were fighting in like the 5th movie or some shit. They just pull out twigs. I'm like, yo, y'all look like cornballs right now.
Pull out a whole Ticonderoga on you, man. How you gonna feel? How you gonna feel intimidated when someone pulls out a Ticonderoga?
I can't. It just can't. It's not possible. So that's one thing that like kind of like upsets me about those movies.
I mean, I didn't appreciate like Lord of the Rings. I didn't appreciate when I was younger, but like, as I got older, I rewatched it because my mom was just sitting there watching it, and I was just like, let me just see what's up, you know, because I haven't watched it since I was a kid. I didn't like it as a kid. Like, same situation, I would fall asleep. But like, I rewatched it when I was older, and I was like, yo, this shit is fire, man.
Yeah, I haven't seen it since I was like 10 or something. Definitely need to rewatch it because I loved it then, so I know I love it now.
That shit is heat.
That
shit is that movie is ahead of its time. My man was like, "You shall not pass." The fucking big ass birds and shit. The trees walking. That shit is fire, man.
That's ahead.
He hasn't seen Hobbit yet though.
I haven't seen Hobbit.
Hobbit is fire too. We gotta watch that.
When it was coming out, I was like, this shit's probably just gonna be the same stuff. So like, I wasn't that interested.
I mean, it's its own like story. Okay. It's still interesting. Like it's still like I guess like callbacks to the movie, and like if you like the Lord of the Rings movie, of course you're gonna like the Hobbit movies.
Yeah.
And they're still super well done. Definitely put a lot of money and effort into those movies.
That's good.
I enjoy it.
No, one thing I don't understand, and you won't really be able to chime into this, so I won't keep it too long, but the Star Wars, not spin-offs, but like kind of like standalones. Like there's Rogue One, which is set in between Episode 3 and Episode 4.
Mm-hmm.
It kind of ties them both in together. People don't like that movie. I mean, I get, it's not as crazy as the like other ones, but you like don't predict it, and that's what I think like why people don't like some of the newer ones. Mm-hmm. They're a little bit more unpredictable compared to like the original trilogy. That shit was predictable as fuck. Like back in the 70s and 80s, people weren't really doing crazy shit with their movies.
People are just like what's it called? They
don't like seeing shit change.
Yeah, they just remember like they just want everything to be what they remember.
Yeah, so that's why when the new Star Wars movies aren't the same as the old ones, they don't like it. But like I love the change because like you can't watch Episode 4 over and over again. At least I can't, because I mean, bro, it's blowing up the Death Star just over and over again. Same with Episode 6. If you watch Episode 4 and 6 like in a short time span, it's like the same movie almost. But whatever. And Solo, the Han Solo movie, that shit was supposed to be a trilogy, but people didn't like it enough because my guess is that they wanted Harrison Ford to, reprise the role, which he can't because it's a younger version of him. So like, there's no way he can do that.
Make any sense.
Yeah, and people are probably just upset that it's not an actor who can do the role as good. But man, this series needs some change. That's why I feel like people don't like the new trilogy that much either, because it's not like the same. It's not the same actors and shit, even though they are there.
Supposed to get the same actors.
It's not possible. Rest in peace, Carrie Fisher, by the way. Anyways, let's continue. Something we can both talk about.
Bro. I mean, people in general just get like, what is it called?
Butter.
No, that's not the word. That's not what I was trying to think of. I was talking about they just get like reminiscent on like just old stuff that they're used to.
Yeah.
So like they have a problem when things like get changed, or like something's remade or like rehashed. Like immediately before even watching it, they call it off. Like, oh no, that's disgusting.
Yeah, like that movie's gonna suck. I don't want to watch that. Like, bro, just give it a try, man.
Yeah. I mean, there's like to a certain extent I kind of agree with it.
Oh,
like,
definitely.
If the new movie isn't like trying to create something new and they put their own flavor to it, and it's just like, and it's still like, and it's not well done, then that's when I have a problem with it. Yeah. But if it's well done and it also has its own twist to it, like it's kind of its own movie compared to the original, that's fine with me. Like I support that because
Yeah.
it definitely like when you remake an older movie, like let's say from the 70s, 80s, you're getting the newer generation that wouldn't reach back to watch that old movie.
Mhm.
They get to see
Yeah.
the movie. Like,
The crazy thing is, something like Star Wars, it pulls back those older people because they
Mhm.
love Star Wars so much, and they want to
Yeah.
see it no matter what. That's the cool thing about Star Wars. I was about to say something.
something else, the Sonic movie.
Oh, like, when you were saying it's acceptable, you know, like you can tell sometimes if something's gonna be trash. The first trailer for Sonic, whatever new movie they're dropping, the CG looks so trash. Nobody was gonna see that movie. That's how bad the internet
He
clowned
just
it.
didn't like.
He didn't
fit
look like
in.
Sonic.
He didn't
Yeah.
fit into like everyone else.
Have you seen the updated version though?
Yeah, it's a bit.
That
better.
looks good.
It's a bit better. Yeah, I mean, I still will not be watching a
Oh.
Sonic movie.
Not at all. No.
Why do we need a movie about Sonic?
I don't know. I don't even know why we need games about Sonic to keep it a brick with you, but you know, that's just me.
Sonic games are okay.
I'm not.
They're
a fan.
okay.
I'm
They're
not a
alright.
fan. I've
Yeah,
always
I'm
been
not
a
like.
Nintendo Mario.
I'd rather play Mario, but
Same.
Sonic ain't bad. I mean, if Sonic's sitting there, there's nothing else to do. I might pick it up. I probably will.
Possibly. Yeah.
But yeah, oh yeah. Speaking of like video game movies, have you ever see the Mario movie? There was a fucking live action Mario movie.
Oh, you know what? I think it's like dead ass like plumbers, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
fucking garbage. I don't know who thought that was a good idea. They really made a live action Mario movie. He wasn't even floating through pipes or nothing, I don't think.
Yeah, I don't know. That sounds.
I don't. I never watched it. I
Sounds
just saw
gross.
like screen grabs from it, but that shit looked garbage, man.
Sounds disgusting.
Yeah, but I mean, a lot of these remakes aren't as bad as people are making them out to
Yeah.
be.
All these newer movies that like they're part of a older generation or something. Like there's these new movies set in the Harry Potter universe that I don't think have gotten the best reviews. I'm not too sure though. Don't quote me. But like it's probably just because it's not Harry Potter. It's not the same cast. That's probably why they're all upset.
Yeah.
But like, bro, they can't keep the same shit going forever.
Yeah,
You gotta
people
let those
just need to
characters
understand-
rest, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with some things though. Like some things just need to be left alone.
Oh, like
That's-
they don't need
that's
to
it.
make more movies
That's
set in
it.
that universe. That shit should be done. But J.K. Rowling
Yeah,
wants
yeah,
to
just-
get her money up,
Yeah,
or whatever her name is.
yeah, that's her name. And she with the whole thing with her randomly. What didn't she randomly make some character gay or something?
Yeah, she,
And
like,
it didn't
she-
make any sense.
yeah,
like
she
it
just
didn't.
changed it. It's
There
like,
was no reason for
like,
them
oh,
to
yeah,
be
this
gay.
character's trans or some shit, by the way, which we have no problem with. It's just
Yeah,
like,
I don't care if
it's just
something's trans,
why.
but like, why? Wait, why does that apply?
she only wants to do that to get more like.
Like, if the character
Favorable
was
criticism.
trans and it like fit into the story somehow that the character was trans, that makes sense. But
And
like,
she also didn't make the character trans from the jump. Like I think it was like a Harry Potter character, right?
yeah, it was a Harry Potter.
Yeah, she never intended for that character to be that way until this new change in the world is happening where it's more acceptable.
I know.
Now she'll
You're
get
basically
more good reception.
yeah.
from that.
Basically, it just feels like
A
when
money
you do
grab.
something like that, you're just basically like, hey, yo, guys, I'm in. Like,
Yeah.
I'm hip. You're just basically trying to get people on your side to, I guess, buy your product and buy into you. Like it seems pretty like dirty to me.
Yeah.
I don't know. That sounds fishy to me, man.
Yeah.
I don't know,
It's
bro.
whack.
Yeah. But
New game coming up soon. Everyone watching, if anyone's watching. SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom is a remake coming
Oh,
out. If you haven't seen the
shit.
trailer, I'll link it. Looks beautiful. I'll link footage of the old game and what the new one looks like. It looks like two completely different games. It's ridiculous.
It's just amazing that they made that game look so crisp.
Yeah, for a
The
SpongeBob
colors are
game,
so
it's
bright.
nutty.
All the lines are just crisp.
So if you like SpongeBob,
And they
at
kept the
all-
original audio, which is fantastic.
Yeah.
I'm happy with that.
Yeah, if you like SpongeBob at all, you need to check out this game. It was a big part of my childhood growing up. So
I'd be shocked if someone didn't ever play that game in general.
yeah,
Battle for Bikini Bottom. They
Yeah.
also had that the SpongeBob SquarePants movie game, which was basically a carbon copy of Battle for Bikini Bottom, but it
Really?
was garbage.
oh,
Like it was like that game. They like copy and pasted it.
but
for
change
the
the
movie?
missions. Yeah,
Yeah, but it was garbage.
that's weird. I never even heard of that shit.
Yeah, most SpongeBob games were done terrible. Besides Battle for Bikini.
There was one you connected straight to the TV to like a joystick that was like shaped like SpongeBob or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember if it was any good or not. Probably not.
Most likely not.
Yeah.
They also had the Atlantis Square Pantis game, garbage. They had I know they had other ones. I know they had like kart racing ones.
Yeah.
Sort of like Mario Kart.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
Never played them.
Definitely probably garbage.
Yeah.
They also had the
Most
one where it was like all the Nick characters. Like,
Yeah,
I think it was they had Danny Phantom.
It's like Nicktoons Racing or some shit.
No, it wasn't the racing
No?
one.
Oh.
I think they did have that one, but
Yeah.
they had one that was like they were all like they would team up together and they would like battle through these like platformer missions.
That sounds disgusting.
Yeah, it was. I don't know. Most of those Nickelodeon games were all trash, man. They were all garbage.
There's better games on the Cartoon Network website, most likely. He's laughing because it's true.
Yeah, I think so.
There was this Ben 10 game on CartoonNetwork.com. You could fucking make your own levels and play through them. That shit was fire. I spent I don't know how much time on that fucking game.
I don't think I ever played any of that shit.
Did you watch Ben 10?
Nah, man. You know what made me stray away from Ben 10?
What?
There was this kid that was obsessed with Ben 10, and his name was Ben. His real name was Ben, and he was obsessed with Ben 10. And it just like made me stray away from it.
Okay.
He knows what I'm talking about. But this dude was obsessed with Ben 10, bro. He had the Omnitrix and shit in elementary school, bro. He would be at lunch in elementary school going.
Fuck.
Yo, bro. Oh no, man. That's what made me stray away from it. When there's like, just people are obsessed with things like to a weird extent. I don't even want to be affiliated with
Like
it.
Rick and Morty, I would have not tried it. I will never try it. Just 'cause
I
the fan
tried
base
it.
is
I
so
tried
weird
it, and
to me,
it's
bro.
not a bad show. It's just the
The
fan base
is so
has
weird.
fucked it. Like, and the thing is,
Sorry, no offense if you're a fan. It's not
no,
all
but
of
like
them,
they like overhyped it to the point that it's ridiculous. There are really people out there acting like you need to be intellectual to watch that show.
You won't understand if you're not smart, guys. Simple as that.
I forgot if it was Ski Mask or Denzel Curry, but before that whole thing blew up, he even said that. He said, "Yeah, you know, people don't really understand this show, but if you watch it, you'll see how smart it is."
I'm hoping it was Ski Mask.
No, I'm
like
pretty
Denzel
sure. I think it was
slightly
Denzel.
Man.
And it hurts me to say it was Denzel, but yeah, I think he said.
I'm not a Denzel
But he
Curry
said it
fan, by the
before
way. What do
everyone
you
else
mean?
said it, so
Okay.
I guess he gets a pass for that. But I think he was the one that said it. He said it in some like little interview about like things he likes like outside of hip hop.
If you're not a Denzel Curry fan, by the way, what are you doing? Stream Taboo.
Denzel Curry.
Give my guy some more clicks. Stream.
Sure.
What's the most recent? 13? No.
No, it was
13's Fuck. What's the name of it?
it's the joint with Ricky and
Yeah.
why can't I think of it?
Zoo.
Zoo.
ZUU.
ZUU.
Stream both of them.
ZWU. Yeah, I mean, all his projects are pretty good. You know, you got Nostalgic 64,
Nostalgic 64 is God tier. It's on
Oh.
SoundCloud. Go peep that.
Taboo, Zoo, Imperial. I'm missing one for sure. Planet Shrooms, 32 Zell. All of them are fire in their own right, and they're all got their own unique sound. So, I mean, so you're on a different journey each and every album, which I can't say about a lot of artists. Like, you don't know what to expect when you drop something new. You don't know what it's going to sound like, and that's what I find pretty interesting.
I have a Taboo vinyl, but I couldn't find it.
Oh,
Anyway.
you have the vinyl?
Yeah.
Oh shit! I need to cop that. Yo, Taboo is amazing. We went to the concert actually, the tour.
Featuring City Morgue as the starting lineup.
Man, when City Morgue
Zillakami
came
and
out.
Sauce Mula, if you're not a fan of them as well.
Yeah, City Morgue opened, so when they came out, you just hear that's like this little boom, like this IMAX movie theater sound.
Yeah, it was wild.
And then this white dude who was shirtless with a bunch of tattoos, he came out and he was like, I'm in the show. Bro, everyone in City Morgue sounded like they gargled glass.
Yeah.
Bro, he came out, I'm gonna need y'all to fucking split. And everyone just splits up, it mushes to the side, and they come out just screaming, bro. Zillakami sounds like a monster, bro.
Yeah,
That man's
I'm
a
gonna-
demon, bro.
I'm gonna put 2 links Zillakami songs. One that's like slow, sounds like grungy rock.
Oh yeah, that's
Another
it's
one.
actually a leaked song. So.
Yeah, it's not truly out yet, but other one it's gonna be a crazy like metal hip hop song. So for two different sides, you can grab anyone.
Yeah, he's on his way up, I think.
Definitely.
I think people they've been sleeping on him, but they're starting to sleep even more since the whole hype went down with his music videos. Because he had his music video, I think, him and Sauce Moolah, City Morgue, they had their music video taken down like fucking 10 times. The first one, I think it was Shinner's 13.
I mean, if you saw what was in their music videos, you wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, I saw the first upload. The first time they uploaded it,
Mhm.
they uncensored. They had a man doing
Injecting heroin.
heroin,
They showed
uncensored.
rocket launchers, Tommy guns with drum mags.
Yeah, they had
other
to
guns
they
with
had to
drum
upload
mags.
it several times and
Yeah.
keep censoring things each and every time they upload it. Finally, it's stayed
Pretty sure
on
there
there.
was basically naked bitches too in there.
Oh yeah, they were pretty much naked. Yeah. If they weren't naked,
It
you
was
could
like
tell what was going on.
It was like a little
you
piece
know?
of tape over the nipple type shit.
Yeah, it was just like a little shoelace covering their pepperonis, bro. Yeah, all their music videos are pretty wild. They had Skatehead, all of them.
Yeah, they're definitely a crazy concert experience. So is Denzel. If you haven't listened to Denzel,
Yeah, and then watching an interview with them with Zillakami and Sauce Moolah. Zillakami's not even actually that crazy, bro. He's pretty chill.
Yeah, he seems. I don't know how the fuck he changes his energy like that.
I mean, he's just got a terrifying voice naturally. Well, not that. I think he said he messed up his voice screaming. Like his voice is messed up permanently. But he's not. He said he grew up in the suburbs and shit. Like he's not even like. But Sauce Moolah is actually crazy, bro.
Which is, it's funny.
Yeah.
You think it would be the opposite?
Yes. But yeah, Sauce Moolah is actually fucking crazy. And I actually, no disrespect to Sauce Moolah, but like.
Zillakami is more talented in my opinion. Way
Zillakami's
more
got a
talented.
better voice. And he's showing a lot more variety
Yeah,
with his singing and everything.
his flows and everything is better too on the songs they're rapping on.
Yeah,
So.
yeah. He actually had a song with Denzel Curry, "Vengeance."
Yeah, I'll put
There's also a
the
music video
videos
for
dope.
that.
I'll drop it.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it has little clips of that game, Yandere. Yeah, how do you
Yandere Simulator.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, there's little clips of that.
Oh.
It's really weird.
Another great song. Fantasy Star Online.
I showed him this song yesterday, and it's got one of those not vocoders, the Vocaloids, the shit the little Japanese use. He's pulling it up now.
We need a better setup over here.
Yeah, we're going to keep working on the setup. We're kind of ghetto today.
Pretty ghetto.
Yeah, pretty ghetto. I kind of got a fart.
Alright, it's being pulled up as we speak. Yeah, we couldn't figure it out. So, link in description. Fantasy Star Online. It's kind of ridiculous. The guy's a gigantic weeaboo. I like anime, not gonna lie.
This guy, he had a hoodie with ears on it.
Yeah,
That's
and
just to show you.
that's all you need to know
Yeah,
about
a
it.
dude with hoodie and ears, and there's like anime characters floating around and dancing
Yeah.
and shit. So.
But the samples he used is fire. He's actually a producer, Grammy nominated. Produced 2 songs for the Migos, "Walk It Like I Talk It" and "Slippery," featuring Gucci. So
Really
Just-
random, man.
yeah, to see him go from that to that, I don't know how the hell that happened, but the shit's still fire. I don't know if anyone's gonna be into that, but you know, yeah, it doesn't sound
Let
bad.
me buy my meat. Eat. I
It
don't
does-
know what he's talking about.
It doesn't sound bad. So.
Yeah, it sounds like it's like something you're gonna have to like play alone. Like don't play with the boys.
Don't bump it with the squad or anything.
Yeah,
like that.
yeah. If they pass you the aux in the vehicle, don't play it.
Yeah, don't.
Make sure that's not on the playlist.
Yeah, make sure like you show it to them 1-on-1 if you are gonna do that, cause like like if you're gonna get roasted,
and just warn them real quick. Be like, I know it's going to sound a little weird at first, but trust me, man, it kind of hits.
Yeah.
Me and you are alone. We can bump it right now, man. Just don't tell nobody. Keep it. Shh. We're just talking about bullshit.
We gotta get used to the editing and shit too. We don't want to
edit
an hour and a half.
We're gonna try to figure out how we can make this go a little smoother. We can show you what we want to show you on the screen.
Yeah.
Because that's been the situation here, and our audio isn't A1 yet. Like we haven't figured out how to set it up.
Bear with us. Give us time. By the 4th episode at the max.
Yeah, we'll have the mics right on us, so you'll hear the bass of our vocals.
You can hear everything.
And you might tickle a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, because we got some sexual voices.
Yeah, you already know.
It might please you a bit, but we're gonna try to figure everything out. Definitely get individual mics for both of us, so we'll be up close and personal in your ears, and we're gonna try to get the quality of our picture.
We're gonna buy a face cam. Right now we're just using a fucking.
We're using an onboard laptop webcam right now, and
it doesn't look terrible, but we look a lot sexier.
Yeah, it's not doing our sexiness justice. I gotta say, like he's a bit sexier in person.
So is he, dude. Like,
I appreciate it, dude.
We both have girlfriends, by the way. We're not totally.
Yeah, we're not advertising ourselves. We're just letting you know how sexy we are. Yeah. Our girlfriends know how sexy we are.
Also, last time, I'm gonna say this: if you're into gaming at all, I'm gonna be streaming. I'm gonna try to stream at least every other day, hopefully every day. Twitch in the description.
And he's got some interesting moments. It's definitely pretty entertaining. He's pretty good at the games too, man. I gotta say.
Some of them.
Yeah, I'm pretty trash, so everyone's good to me.
I was gonna say something else. Oh, clothing. We've been wanting to make clothing since our senior year of high school. So we're trying to work on designs. I'm gonna be maybe uploading like some time lapses of me like working on designs or something like that. So if you're looking for any clothing that's gonna be cheap with good designs, that's us.
Yeah, most of this.
Nothing soon, but
Most of our content is gonna be this, like our podcast, but we're gonna add some extras in there for you guys.
Yeah, we're gonna be having some random shit, but it'll all tie into like us. It's just gonna be
it's still gonna be us at the end. The same entertainment, us just being stupid.
Yeah, like this is how we act in public.
Yeah, this is us. This is like we're being legit right now. This is just how we are.
And we want to do food reviews. Food in our area.
Because we're kind of
we live in the
DMV,
sometimes. So there's a lot of good food choices around here.
Yeah, and there's
if you ever come to visit.
Most of it we have not tried.
Yeah,
like we haven't. We normally go to the same places all the time. So
this will be a good way for us to get out there.
We're gonna be going out, trying new things, and recording basically our live reactions to it, and we're basically doing like little reviews of stuff in the area. Cause I know a lot of people out there are gonna want to travel to this area, since it's the nation's capital, and we're gonna let you know what food is good, what food is bad, And we're gonna let you know the whole experience behind the food, not just the food.
Yeah, we're gonna tell you about the area it's in. Yeah.
The people that work there. Yeah, it's gonna be like
not some simple shit out here,
we're special, all right.
Yeah, we're not sure.
We do special things.
Not your average YouTubers out here.
Yeah, it's crazy. I haven't called myself a YouTuber since 9th grade. That's crazy.
I forgot you made a YouTube video.
Yeah, bro, I did troll videos in 9th grade. Yeah.
That's when it was popular though, so
yeah.
Can't blame you.
Yeah, I was horrible at it. I'd be really good right now if I did it. But I was horrible back then. Like, it was cringy.
Yeah, if we were this age in 2013, oh my god, bro, we could have millions of subscribers.
Yeah, bro. We would have made the most fire troll videos of all time.
We would be millionaires right now. But instead we're,
Instead, we're at
We're making podcasts
a
instead.
house where bubbles fall through the tub into the bottom, into the basement.
Hey, if one of y'all are a plumber, hit me up if you.
Yeah, bro. Bro, the bubble bath made bubbles come out of the toilet downstairs. How does that happen? If there's a plumber out there, any Marios,
Any
Let
Luigi's
us-
even if you're
Yeah,
not the
bro.
main star.
even
like,
if you're fat and you're a Wario, let us know.
Yeah.
What does that even mean? How does bubble bath from the first floor fall into the basement out of the toilet?
like the bubbles were legit coming out of the toilet up, is what it seemed like to me.
That's I don't know where else they would come from. They were coming out of the toilet, bro. We had toilet bubbles coming out. Like no one could eat. Everyone had to hold their shit so all the bubbles could come out.
Also, just want to stress one more time, Instagram's gonna be on screen. I think we'll see. You guys will know. They'll either be on screen the whole time or they'll pop up whenever we talk about it, and they'll be in the description.
I'm probably not on the screen the whole time, but
Yeah,
yeah,
it's a little
they'll either
distracting.
pop out or be in the description. Still, we're figuring out the kinks of this. Like we're just figuring it out as we go. Really,
Yeah.
this is
We're gonna fine tune this shit.
it's
as
going
we get
it's
on.
going to get way better. Please trust and believe in that.
Yeah, if you guys have any criticism, whether it's you guys are fucking ugly, please turn the lights down or please turn them up.
Yeah.
You know,
Feel free to make fun of us, especially him.
especially him too. Also, like any criticism, like if you guys have any tips or anything, or just shit you want to see,
Yeah.
please say it because we need ideas. We need shit to fine tune this,
Yeah,
make
and
it
I'm
look
not,
nicer.
and I'm not against taking your ideas and,
Yeah,
and building upon them.
Yeah.
And because the views are an important part of this, so we'll take your word into consideration.
yeah. I mean, if we get people that will come back to us, if we gotta fulfill their wishes, then fuck it.
Yeah, all right. But all our links will be in the description. His Twitch, his Instagram, my Instagram, and I'll drop my SoundCloud down there too, with a direct link to the song we showed in the beginning, and we'll also link everything we talked about in this episode.
Yeah, all the news articles
down below, just for you guys. In the future, we'll show them on screen.
Oh, these are gonna be weekly, by the way. So what's today? Wednesday?
Wednesday.
Either Thursday or Friday they'll be dropping because that gives us enough time to record them and then edit and shit. So.
So we'll have those out for you guys every week, for your weekly entertainment. But yeah, I guess this is our goodbye for this week. Thank you. If you listen through this whole podcast, you are a brave soul.
Honestly,
And
you've
I
dealt with
really-
us
I really
idiots
do
for
appreciate
an
it.
hour.
And I hope you come back to hear
Week
how
2.
stupid we are.
Yeah.
All right, peace out, man.
Peace, guys.
It's been a good, nice podcast.